Mark, I cannot think of a person more deserving than Chip for this honor. Chip is just an outstanding researcher, a mentor par excellence, and a great geriatric psychiatrist. He makes us all proud to be in the field of geriatric mental health research. And Chip is also a wonderful friend. When Chip says he will do something, you can count on it. He will do it no matter what.
Barry, you've heard about Chip having all these awards this year. He now has an endowed chair.
I have.
Pittsburgh, and pretty impressive stuff, wouldn't you say?
Pretty impressive stuff. I mean, but it sort of makes sense. Somebody with his accomplishments, it's really absolutely essential that we find ways in academic medicine to recognize somebody who's been that productive, that generative, that creative, and that much of a field leader. And so it's just wonderful that it could happen. And I think it's great.
Well, thanks very much. I'll shut this off now.
Okay, you're welcome.
George, good to see you. I understand that you've heard about Chip getting his endowed chair at the University of Pittsburgh. I wonder if you want to comment at all.
Of course, Mark. Chip is one of the most worthy people that I know for a chair like this. He's a tremendous leader in geriatric psychiatry, a good colleague to all of us, and a tremendous collaborator in the prospect study.
Very good. So, Pat, really good to see you.
Yes.
You heard about Chip. You got his endowed chair this year?
I did. Congratulations,
Pretty
Chip.
fabulous,
It's
huh?
wonderful news. Get to run the show. Yay.
Deserves it, doesn't he?
He does. Chip, you very much deserve this endowed chair. I'm proud of you. I'm happy to know you. Congratulations.
So, Jorge, you heard about Dr. Reynolds. He now has an endowed chair.
Yes, I'm not surprised at all. Everybody knows that in Pamplona, Spain, was living for some time Hemingway. We built him a statue. Now we are waiting the most famous geriatric psychiatrist in the world, Dr. Reynolds, of course. So we can build him a statue also. We hope he can come to run with the bulls before he turns into an elder.
So, how's it going? What do you really think about this guy?
I really use Chip as my advisor when it comes to clothing, because everything I've learned about how to dress, I've learned from Chip, and in particular, the thing that he helped me the most with was in Honolulu, because I followed him the next year after he was a visiting professor at the University of Hawaii. And the tradition at the University of Hawaii is you have to give grand rounds while wearing one of those Hawaiian shirts. So I didn't have one of those, so I called Chip and said, "You must have one, may I borrow yours?" So he gave me his, but I gotta tell you, Mark, it's the only button-down Hawaiian shirt that's ever been created in the history of the islands of Hawaii.
Okay, cut.
Okay. So,
What do you really think of the guy?
well, I want my money.
For what?
I want you to pay me now because after that experience with the subcontract, it's still a year and I haven't gotten money for the PSD trainings. So,
Like,
okay.
how much are we short?
Well, you're supposed to pay me $1,000.
Now, if I turn the camera off, is there anything you want to say about what he's really like?
Well, there's nothing bad to say about Chip. In the prospect study, for example, he was the high priest of the High Episcopalian Church.
Well, let me tell you something in complete confidence. I just mentioned that when Chip says he will do something, you can count on it. He will do it no matter what. I used to think along those lines until I had a horrific experience. You remember we had the Summer Research Institute in Pittsburgh last July. Chip was the local host, and the host job is to make sure that all the essential needs of the faculty and trainees are met. On Monday evening of that SRI week, there was a group dinner at a restaurant. The restaurant was not very close. It was a full 5 minutes walk from the hotel. I would have expected that Chip would have arranged for a bus or a cab, but he had not. But I forgave him for that. What was something that I couldn't forgive was when I came out, it was freezing cold. It was 59 degrees Fahrenheit, not centigrade. So I said to myself, is this Pittsburgh or Alaska? Now I know that you can't control the temperature, but I have been told that this kind of frigid temperature is not rare in Pittsburgh. So Chip should have anticipated and arranged for winter coats for everybody. I mean, just imagine walking for 5 minutes in this ice cold temperature of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, even when I think about this, even now, actually, I have a kind of a PTSD. And it just makes me frozen. Please don't tell this to Chip. Maybe you can tell him that a number of SRI attendees were complaining about he's not providing for their essential needs, such as winter coats. Thanks, Mark.
Of course, everybody knows that in Pamplona and in